Tuesday in Seattle. NFL. The Seattle Seahawks.
It is a sound like no one. And that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. This crowd, as we get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10. The calendar is turned underway in Week 13. On the return is Hines. Out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1 through an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly, but they're letting him know you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win. Just a 3-yard gain there. The numbers for Sermon in last week's game: 20 carries, 59 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him up in the football.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Minor throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
On 3rd down, Minor going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get it, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Seattle. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Minor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is Sermon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover?
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat?
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball.